Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Nyoja. So today I'm going to talk about masturbation. Simply put, masturbation is just when an individual fondles with his own private part, any part of his body in order to achieve sexual pleasure and then orgasm. Now, this masturbation is common to both male and female. People get into masturbation for a lot of reasons. First, some say because of the pleasure, which is the obvious thing most people go into it for. Some go into it because they are afraid of pregnancy. So most people say, if I give myself sexual pleasure, there's no need to be scared of pregnancy since it's not between two opposite sex. Now, some people go into masturbation because they want to kill boredom. So like, I stay a long time, I'm bored, there's nothing else to do. So the next thing that comes to their mind is to masturbate. Or some people go into it because they are scared of infection. So if you don't have sex with somebody else, there's somebody that has an infection, there's zero chance of you going to contact an infection, sexually transmitted infection because of sex. So this one, they feel it is safe to just masturbate, give themselves that pleasure, and then avoid the necessary trauma of having to treat an infection. People engage into masturbation because they feel either because their partner is not interested in sex at that particular point in time, or the partner is not around. So instead of cheating or just staying and then having the urge to have sex and not having sex, they prefer to engage in masturbation so as to relieve the urge. Some people go into masturbation because of sleep. Some say they find it hard to sleep, so they stay awake throughout the night. But when they masturbate, it helps them to feel good and then they'll just fall asleep. Now, there are several reasons why people go into masturbation. Now, first you must know is masturbation is addictive. So as time goes on, it start affecting a lot of other things in their life. Like some people just feel like they have this urge to masturbate, so they don't even want to go out to play with their age mate or to go and do work. So instead of like they might want to go to somewhere by 2, and then they can be inside their room masturbating till 3, missing the appointment or missing what they're supposed to do. Now, when it comes to that level, it becomes a social issue. Most of them try to look for solution, while some people try to stop it. Now, side effect of masturbation, the first I want to talk about is social isolation. People that masturbate a lot tends to go and stay in this like a quiet place where they can masturbate, or if the urge comes for them to masturbate, they can masturbate undisturbed. And then staying that isolation tends to make them become depressed. They don't do other things. Like for somebody that's looking for an opportunity, like looking for a job, look for a lot of things, looking for things to do. Now, when you're isolated from your peers, you can't get information, you can't do anything, and then you can't even fraternize or play with your friends, which is an issue to some people. Another side effect is now to your own skin. For the male, their penis can become swollen and then painful if they have an erection due to frequent stimulation. So, and that also leads to skin irritation around the genital area. Although the pain in the penis will recede with time, and the swelling also will go down after some days. But this is also an issue to those that masturbate. Another issue those that masturbate is lack of attentiveness. Now, somebody can be, let's say, a student, be in class trying to pay attention, then the urge just come to the person's head. Person loses focus. The next thing on the person's mind is, where can I go and stay quietly to masturbate in order to relieve the urge of masturbation that is coming to the person. Those that masturbate also find it difficult to focus on work. So I say, just like those that are students, same thing happens to those that are working in the office. The urge can just come to them, and the next thing they're looking for is to go and masturbate undisturbed. Another area that you know is addiction to pornography. Now, most people that masturbate, they like watching pornography in order to help them achieve orgasm faster. And then they become addicted to pornography. And this addiction to pornography, as I've said in my previous videos, can also lead to erectile dysfunction. So, masturbation can also lead to erectile dysfunction and then can lead to sexual insatisfaction with your partner. There are a lot of complaints, especially from women, that their husband goes into masturbate in the bathroom or in the toilet after sexual intercourse with them. So this has generated a lot of problem with the women coming to seek help on how best to stop their husband from masturbating after sex. Another side effect of masturbation is lack of will to approach the opposite sex. Now, most people that, especially male that masturbate, they don't have that kind of urge or the mind to go and approach the opposite sex. So anytime they have the urge, they just go to their room, masturbate, and then any mind for them to go and approach the opposite sex just disappears. They are just comfortable with their masturbation, and this leads to having frequent masturbation because they don't have partners, and then they become lonely over time. Now, these are all side effects of masturbation. Then it takes me to those that are actually prone to masturbation. Who are those people that are prone to masturbation? One, those people that are lonely are prone to masturbation. Staying alone for some time, as they said, an idle man, devil's workshop. So staying alone for some time, then ideas begin to creep into your head. What can I do to pass the time? What can I do? And then most people now indulge in masturbation. Again, those people that are depressed. Now, depression comes in a lot of form, and people deals with depression in a lot of ways, different ways. Now, one of the ways in which people that are depressed deal with depression is masturbation. And again, those that are unable to sleep. Most people that complain on how, or most people that say that tends to talk about how they started masturbation, they'll tell you they were unable to sleep, and then after masturbating, they find that they can sleep easily. So it becomes like a daily routine until they become addicted to masturbation. Then those that their partners are far off. Now this is what most couples complain of. Like their partners are not around, so they don't want to go and start cheating on their partner. So the next thing to do is buy sex toy and then start masturbating. And some even masturbate to that sex toys. People that are scared of pregnancy or people that are scared of sexually transmitted disease. So they find that if they masturbate, give themselves several pleasure, there's no need to be scared of infection or to be scared of pregnancy. So this set of people are actually prone to masturbation. So when you find yourself or when you see that you are part of this category, always be careful not to fall into the habit of masturbating. There are certain beliefs that actually force in masturbation. The first one is that masturbation causes blindness. Well, masturbation does not cause blindness. So far, there has not been any linkage between masturbation and blindness. And then masturbation does not cause infertility in female. And there are a lot of speculation that any woman that masturbates for a long time will become infertile. There has been no history of somebody that complains of too much of masturbation, leading them not having babies. And then still, there's still no scientific evidence to support that. Masturbation does not cause low sperm count in male also. Then mental retardation. Well, masturbation does not cause mental retardation. There's still no evidence linking mental retardation to masturbation. Masturbation does not cause pimples. A lot of people say anybody that has pimples because the person masturbates a lot. There is no correlation between pimples and masturbation. And again, most people believe that women don't masturbate. Now, this is actually false. Women masturbate, and people believe that children don't masturbate also. Children also masturbate. As I said, this thing is widely practiced among large group of people, but people hardly talk about it, either because of guilt or religious background. That does not mean it is actually not taking place. Now, we're moving to the next one of how to stop masturbation. Now, some people are addicted to it and then they are finding way of how to stop it. The first thing to do when you want to stop masturbation is to be honest with yourself. You tell yourself, okay, I'm addicted to this thing. Trying to stop it has become difficult. So the best thing now is to devise a way in which you are going to stop the masturbation. Now, one of the ways you're going to stop masturbation is to avoid pornography and any other things that triggers you, either pornographic pictures or pornographic videos. Avoid them because watching pornography actually triggers masturbation in a lot of people. If you are going to sleep, make sure you go to sleep without your phone. Now, some people go to bed and they don't sleep on time. Then they are scrolling to their phone. The next thing is to switch to pornography, which makes them to start masturbating. So, if you are going to bed, go to bed early and go to bed without your phone. Some people will say they go to bed without putting off their light because they say the darkness in the room triggers masturbation in them. And again, find something doing. Now, idleness, as I say, is the devil's workshop. So find something doing. That you're learning music, or you join a project, or just something that does not make you idle. Find something doing helps a lot. And as I said earlier, people that are isolated tends to fall into the habit of masturbation. So when you are doing something, it helps keeps your mind from masturbating. Another point you should consider is this: you should also spend quality time with others. Can go on friendly visits, move to your friends are doing things. Don't just stay alone and say, okay, let me just be on my own. Being on your own also makes you to relax back into this masturbation. And then again, you can just give yourself targets, like create some days. People that are addicted to masturbation can masturbate up to 4 or 5 times in a day. But when you give yourself time, you can just say, okay, create a calendar or a book where you tick each day that I did not masturbate. Be intentional about it. So no matter the urges that come, just hold on strong. So when you pass a day, you go and tick day one that you did not masturbate. Continue like that for a week, for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Gradually, the urges to masturbate to start leaving you. So that also helps in trying to stop masturbation. Then you can also seek professional help. You can meet people that are good in this aspect, that are sociologists, that helps in this case of people that are addicted to masturbation and pornography also. Uh, it's not a shameful thing to seek professional help, or you can also join a help group where people that have similar problem comes to share their stories and how it has helped them to stop masturbation, or the method that they have used to stop their own masturbation. So joining help group also helps you to stop it, and then helps you to have someone you can talk to that understands what you're passing through, and then how they were able to overcome all the temptations that come to them. Exercise is good. You can schedule your time so you exercise appropriately. You can do weightlifting, can do squatting, can do running, whichever one you know is convenient for you. Exercise also helps to kill the urge of masturbation. Thank you very much.